Yet again, I am in complete and utter astonishment at how badly these game executives and CEOs and just people all around in these corporate, greedy fucking gaming companies can make these horrible decisions come to life. Stop it. Stop doing these weird gaming decisions. We have seen so many poor gaming decisions in our time because now the CEO of EA is thinking about using AI as quickly as possible to save the gaming industry. EA CEO is eager to ramp up generative AI use in game studios as quickly as possible. We don't want AI making our games. We don't want AI doing our art. The last thing we need are AI games. This entire thing is a massive slap in the face and is completely inappropriate, especially with all the people that EA has laid off. You go and lay off your employees, but then you sit here and talk about how you're basically going to be replacing them with AI. You have to be the biggest piece of shit around the block. Like, brother, you've got to be kidding me. You actually have to be joking. You've laid off at least 1,000 people at your company, and now you're gonna sit here and talk about AI? You don't deserve to run a company. You're putting people last. I'm sorry, this just infuriated the fuck out of me. I'm so pissed. Call me a fucking pansy if you want. I'm fucking pissed. It's stupid. We have seen a plethora of poor decisions made out of these fucking gaming companies for just decades. The previous CEO of EA was trying to get people to pay fucking $1 to reload in Battlefield. That never took off, thankfully. Then he moved over to fucking Unity and made a whole mess there. Then we got to see what was going on with Tarkov in the EOD edition, where they were fucking making the next edition come out, claiming it wasn't downloadable content, even though it's content that you download, and fucking charging like $200 for that. The wow. And you wonder why people don't like your games. All these AAA titles, like these big gaming companies making these games, these big games, are shit games. Like, we looked at Modern Warfare 3, we looked at all these other games that are just shit. They're not good. So you can't make good games. What do? You fucking hire people that can, instead of doing what you're doing now. Fucking getting AI to make your games? Why make AI to get your games when there's so many good developers out there that can make you a good game? You don't even have to make a big flashy game. You can make a small game with an interesting concept and you have something good, like Content Warning or Lethal Company. But no, even recently, Microsoft has been losing a ton of studios. They're more likely to drop a studio and get it out of here than they are to put a fucking game out. Despite the game industry's mixed feelings about generative AI, EA CEO Andrew Wilson is anxious to apply it wherever he can. In a call with investors on Tuesday, Wilson said he's working to implement generative AI as quickly as possible. Brother, you're trying to do AI as quickly as possible because you're doing what every unsuccessful, uncreative, stupid idiot does. You're skipping the skill. You're skipping the creativity. You're actually skipping having to do work, and you're producing poor quality content. He thinks the technology can unlock EA's holy grail, which is to build bigger, more innovative, more creative, more fun games more quickly. I want you to delete 90% of that sentence and just add the more quickly part, because I guarantee you the rest of it is gonna be shit. Generative AI is no friend to developers. It's not. You know, you have every right to be infuriated by this. It is a complete slap in the face. It is spitting on the grave of people who just fucking get fired at jobs for these things. People who try their hardest. Like, look at what happened with Battlefield. I've been playing the finals, right? And the finals is actually made by people who used to work with that. They used to do that shit. They used to have to put up with this shit. Genuinely disappointed in EA. I always have been. I think they've always been a piss poor company. I don't think they're going to turn that around anytime soon. And all of these game developers, all these big corporate companies, all these companies have no fucking clue what they're doing. They don't have a single modicum of a fucking brain cell like left. Because every single day, almost every day on a daily basis, they turn around and say some complete and utter fucking nonsense like this, talking about generative AI for their fucking video games. I'm done. That's all I want to talk about. See ya. Complete.